another video. Alright, so I started this by mistake before I turned through my music. Even though y'all don't be hearing the music, I be using the music, especially because I can, because the mic be like blurring it out. So I'm about to turn my music on real quick. But before I start this video, y'all, I want to say take what resonate and leave what don't. And when I say leave what don't, that mean if I say something that stick to you that don't got nothing to do with you, maybe it's sticking to you so you can use it to help somebody else. Each one teach one. You already know what's up. Nobody complain in the comments about my bonnet. If you're going to complain about my bonnet, make sure you do it in all caps so it can be entertaining at least. But I just woke up from a nap. I really didn't want to get up because it was my first time sleeping through the night. But it's like I got a streak going on, so I might as well keep it going. You know? Okay, Surrender by Jhené Aiko was on. And yeah, I already told y'all everything that I felt like was important. The title to our video today is I Believe That It's My Season. I believe that it's my time. Those of y'all who know me and have watched my old videos, y'all know that's my motherfucking song. It's a gospel song by Pastor Mike Jr. and it's called Big. I don't know, like that's really, really my song because I love me a good, like a good set of affirmations that's like not directed towards me having to be somebody who people think is good, but being who I think is good and doing what makes me feel good. And sometimes what makes me feel good is a little bit different than society's expectations because societal expectations ain't really made nobody good. It's not nobody who do everything that makes them socially acceptable that I like personally. I'm just saying anybody who has conformed to society's expectations, they got bad attitudes to me. They're very robotic and they turn off their feelings when they need money, and that's not my thing. Or they turn them all the way up and become selfish and like just nasty. So again, bad attitudes. But Pastor Mike Jr., let's talk about Pastor Mike Jr. I found Pastor Mike Jr. on Instagram like 2 weeks ago, and I follow Pastor Mike Jr. and it means nothing. Like, first of all, Pastor Mike Jr. got this big old following in which he deserves. Y'all need to look up Pastor Mike Jr. because Pastor Mike Jr. he got like his gospel music don't give gospel, like it's the words, he give words of worship, but he use beats and he use like lingo that you can connect with as a regular person. So I fucks with Pastor Mike Jr. But if y'all into it, look up the song Big. I believe that it's my season. I believe that it's my time. Said I believe that it's my time. It's my time. Hold on. And I can feel it. Breakthroughs in the room. It's yours if you want it. Anticipating. God's getting ready to move. For I know that God is working miracles just for me. And it's gonna be big. Okay? Like, why wouldn't you affirm that for yourself? I remember like maybe maybe like 3 rentals ago, I used to listen to that song every morning. Oh my gosh, my first rental was this big old truck. I remember. Yeah, I used to play that shit. I was so fancy, like an auntie. I had that motherfucker for like a week. I was like, oh no. But yeah. Y'all. I believe that it's my season. I believe that it's my time. Okay? Why don't you believe it? If you've been putting in the work, why not? Especially when you get in touch with like astrological things and you always know like when it's time for the tables to turn. Why would you not believe that? You've been putting in the work. Why would you not believe that with the magician? I said with the mission, with the magician at the bottom of the deck. I was knocked out, y'all. I was knocked out. I think I'm gonna still go back to sleep. I'm gonna eat, then I'm gonna go back to sleep. What? Damn. All right. Just because I didn't ask no questions, I'm gonna take them, put them back. Knight of Wands, the Lovers, Five of Cups, Queen of Pentacles, and the Ten of Wands. Something about I can feel it. Breakthroughs in the room. It's yours if you want it. Anticipating. That's my shit, man. God's getting ready to move. Let's see what I could do. Hold on. Kind of dark. Not really feeling it. I'm on that. I don't even care as long as you're. I can hold on. I can feel it in the air, my cool, dripping everywhere. All right. I don't even care as long as you're. All right, something for the collective. It's my time. I believe that it's my season. I believe that it's my time, says the collective. If you don't believe it, do the work, right? If you don't believe it when I'm saying this and you want to watch this video, right, you can watch it today. Spend like 7 whole days working towards one goal or many goals. And then you come back and you watch this video so you can affirm it for yourself, okay? What? Because I see you. Ten of Pentacles. I see you. I believe it's my season. Said I believe. What else? I can't believe I really got up out my sleep. I know that I'm nocturnal, but damn. Six of Cups. Six of Cups. Reach out to others with love and compassion. Nostalgia, memories, healing, comfort, steady gain, pleasure after hardship. Now, because I'm full of boundaries, I don't want to say this truth because I'm still going to be full of boundaries after saying it. But they say some of your greatest tests will be how you treat the people who hurt you. I was watching E. Kane this morning on TikTok when I first woke up. Or did I wake up in the morning? I don't think I woke up in the morning. Well, whatever be morning to me when I wake up, I was watching E. Kane. It actually was morning, I think. Did I wake up in the morning? It was early. It definitely was light outside. But everybody was coming. Yep, because it was before I went to sleep. So it was early this morning. Because she was cleaning up after a party for 4th of July. Me personally, I fucks with E. Kane because E. Kane is just like, it's something about her aura for me that's just intoxicating and inspiring. I don't give a fuck what you say. I don't give a fuck what nobody say. It's something about somebody who wear their flaws like, and what, that I just like, that I trust. So I was watching E. Kane this morning. Cause sometimes she gives like some of the best advice, bro. And she was talking about that, like how she felt like she was tested on something, and she felt like it was a test to see if she really was determined to be where she was trying to go, and she felt like she passed it. And that was so relatable because it be shit that be testing me, and I'd be like, because when it comes to lessons, you really gotta apply them motherfuckers. Like you really actually have to apply them. You know what I mean? But when you pass them and you know it, and this how you know you pass the test. It could be something that's similar to something that happened before. but you just handle it in a better way. Because when it happened before and you had the results, you'd be like, bro, I would have just did such and such different. You know what I mean? I just would have did it different. And then it occurs again and you handle it differently. So like I said, I'm full of boundaries. You get what I'm saying? So that for me, that would be something like, instead of going back and forth with somebody who's an idiot, because honestly, like I said, if you're gonna talk about my bonnet, do it in all caps so it can be interesting. Because at the end of the day, I don't give a damn. But instead of being like, yeah, I don't go for hell. But that's like you talking about my bonnet, like, but I'm protecting my hair and it's long. You know what I mean? I'm not going to insult anybody in this moment because I really don't go to hell unless I feel like it's necessary. You know what I mean? But like learning to walk away from things that's not deserving of your energy, learning not to argue with people who are committed to misunderstanding you, stuff like that. You know what I mean? That's a test in life. So that don't mean just because your enemy come in and they need help from you that you gotta be doing all this and that. But instead of being like, bitch, you think I'm gonna help you and you didn't did da 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 da, you be like, you know what, I'm sorry that you're going through that. You know what I mean? Your consequences are in alignment with your actions, but that don't mean that I'm wishing bad on you, because I do see that you're already going through something. But out of respect for myself, I can't be the person to help you out of this. You know what I mean? Because you saying that when the shadow side really want to be like, you dumbass bitch, that's what you get. You should have never did shit like that to me because you had a real one on your side. Like, if you like me, you really thinking shit like that. Like, you know what I'm saying? But learning how to take the high road, because at the end of the day, you're not even in alignment with the people who did wrong by you. So it's like, why would you even assume that you can have a proper conversation with a person who not in alignment with you? You know what I mean? So it's like, if you in alignment, you ain't there. I, I gotta learn it. But yeah, you gotta just accept those things. You know what I mean? Because at the end of the day, like, you spending too much energy, you would be spending too much energy on somebody who just want to see you angry and nasty, so they can have somebody to be angry and nasty with. One whole time you could just continue to be happy by like keeping your peace. And it is a test, because usually most of the time, keeping your peace or having to keep your peace in order to elevate to the next level will come at a time where like you really want to light somebody to fuck up. But that's how you elevate. Like, when you put yourself in position like, I'm better than this, and you really be better than some shit. And now the people who wasn't in alignment with you because they really was already doing low down gutter shit anyway, you know what I mean? You really better than them. Like, just because you don't waste your time on certain bullshit. Because at the end of the day, like, say if you betray your best friend or some shit like that, or you hurt their feelings or some shit like that, you apologize to them. You get what I'm saying? But if somebody do some shit like that to you and they hurt you and they don't apologize, at the end of the day, if they cared about you, they would pay attention to the fact that they hurt you. So it's like, everybody can do the work. If somebody do something to you and you cry, they see that they was wrong. If they don't fix what they did, then it ain't nothing for you to be trying to teach them no lesson about. They know that they was wrong. You know what I mean? Like, so instead of trying to teach them something like, you don't treat people like that. Michael, breath dripping everywhere. I'm on that. Aquarius, Seven of Pentacles. Guard against deceit and concealment. Yes, because if you accepted how many people would take negative attention over no attention, man, that's misery. Go get some attention. Go get some help. Cause you're a true leader. And I think the Queen of Wands came out in the beginning with all them cards that came out. You can always call on your natural confidence, warmth, passion, enthusiasm, determination, adaptability, steady force, and independence. That's how you know you're doing something right. When you ain't say that you was better than somebody, but you want to be better than the situation, and you actually apply yourself to be better than the situation, and somebody say to you, "Oh, you think you better than me?" That's how you know you're doing something right. Put yourself in position to be better than that shit. Magic Hour by Janae Aiko is on right now. What? I don't like all that multiple cars falling and all that. I don't even care if they nice. Don't do all that. The World, the Five of Pentacles, and the Capricorn. Something about, again, don't catch your swirls the swan or something like that. At the end of the day, life is simple. People who don't want to do the work on themselves, ain't no reason for you to be working on them. They not your child or your science project. At the end of the day, we got 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and we got 2 sixes out. The Six of Cups and the Devil. Exactly. So when the sixes represent watching what you ask for, because you just might get it. So say somebody says some shit like, "I wish such and such would leave me alone. I wish such and such would," like they really testing the shit out you. You know what I mean? I wish you would. Give them what they wishing for. Get out their life. I wish a mother, like, leave people alone who don't have nothing positive to offer the world. Seriously, that's what I will offer. Leave people alone who are committed to misunderstanding you. Leave people alone who are committed to being in competition with you. Leave people alone who are committed to living in misery. You know, I don't even gotta say, you have to realize, because you elevated in the mind whether you want to accept that or not. Leave people alone who are committed to being miserable in life. I cannot believe I got up out of a nap. Like, I wasn't really napping, I was dead sleep. Like, you go to sleep at 10 o'clock, that's curtains. Six of Swords, that's the third six. Like I said, 666. Watch what you ask for, because you just might get it. That's why you need to do positive affirmations, because if you ask for it, you gonna get it. They always say that. Like, affirmations is good. You need to learn the power of your own flesh. Like speaking kind to yourself. I am healthy, I am rich, da da da. Like, align yourselves with those things. If you train yourselves in your body to be exactly what you tell that it is, then you're gonna be able to fulfill the duties that is needed for you to be successful. I am positive, I am beautiful, stuff like that. You can do it. You know, like, people sometimes, we don't look at it and we don't build ourselves up on big scales. We'll build ourselves up on small scales, because when you're going for something in a moment, you tell yourself, whether you're nervous or not, you be like, "Man, you got this. You could do it." And then what you do? You be having it and you be doing it, right? So you can build yourself up on bigger scales. I'm in alignment with success. I'm in alignment with financial freedom. I'm in alignment with actual freedom. You know what I mean? And the Page of Cups. So that when people come towards you with bullshit, you can realize that it's just a nasty fucking sardine in a cup. They said, "Oh, well, sardines are healthy." Well, okay, well, so are fruits and vegetables. If I can choose between fruits and vegetables and sardines, I'm going to become a vegetarian. I'm just letting you know. I'm not eating nothing that creeps me the fuck out. I don't give a fuck how healthy you tell me it is. I've been practicing long enough that if I ever had to one day stop eating meat, I could. You know what I mean? So I'ma stop eating meat over eating something that I don't like. Take away sardines. You think just because I want meat that I'ma eat chitlins? No. I'ma just I'ma just start eating all vegetables and shit. Starch, grains, all that. The Knight of Swords. You are strong, energetic, and ready to take on the world. Fearless, ambition, competitive, logical, scientific, skillful, brave, and clever. All right, one more from this deck, because I do not always want to be doing like hour 30-minute videos, especially because it's 3 o'clock in the fucking morning. Seriously. And the Knight of Wands. Now is a good time to do what you want to do. Energy, passion, adventure, generous, impetus, courage, and departure. I'm on that. I don't know, people, I feel like it's people who people need to leave behind. They said that's gonna come with some type of planetary something that's happening on July 10th. Especially if you're a cardinal sign or you have major cardinal placements, Aries, Capricorn, Cancer, and Libra. You're going to be leaving things behind. If you committed to growth, you're going to be leaving people, places, and things behind in order to make sure you're in alignment with your greatness. Because if you really look at it with reality, you're going to be accepting what is stunting your growth. Even the shit in you, Cancer. Reality is going to do you a good, it's gonna do you some graciousness. Stop being so fucking one-sided. You can't do stuff to people and then ask why somebody do the exact same thing to you. Cancer, if you want to fix your relationships, you have to accept that people are doing this shit to you because you're doing it to them. Just because you sensitive or you've been through things is not an excuse for you to talk to people however you want to, do whatever you want to people, and then ask why they don't have grace or mercy for you. Okay? Grace and mercy is mutual. So if you want to fix your relationships, you're going to stop treating people like shit as an excuse for your wounds. If your wounds is that bad that you got to treat people bad, go see the lady. Shit. I swear y'all think y'all so powerful. And y'all are actually, but it's like so much manipulation that y'all always crumble. Because if you just accept the fact that you did those people wrong first, and you thought that it was like normal or okay for you to do that because it was accepted somewhere else, like if somebody do the exact same thing to you and you offended, don't do nothing to nobody that's going to offend you if it's done to you. I'm speaking to major Cancer placements. Anybody, I don't give a damn. Tell me what it is. I'm telling you what I learned. I don't give a fuck, because you can manipulate a lot of people and it be people around you doing your dirty work. Y'all gonna hate me or don't. I don't give a damn. The tears do not affect me. I don't give a fuck. I care when people do bad shit to you that you don't deserve. But at some point, you keep on racking up doing bad shit to people and then trying to swindle your way, or you get away from the person who you did something bad to. Like, and you just keep sneaking away from your karma. Like, I don't know. Go cry to a Virgo. Because Virgo not going to let up on you. Virgo going to give you that karma back. Let's see. Work your light. I don't give a fuck. I don't care. I personally do not give a damn. You say, okay, well, you think something with karma. Well, I'm gonna talk to you nasty. At the end of the day, baby, I told you the truth. If you don't like the truth, keep going and living in illusions and failing every couple days, crying every couple days because people don't want to be around you because you literally treat people like shit, and then expect people to feel bad for you. Play, have fun, celebrate. Don't be so serious. Yeah, how you like it? How you like it? Oh, don't be so serious. It's not that deep. It's not that serious. How you like it when somebody do that shit to you? Y'all could be great people if y'all could accept the fact that y'all hurt people too. Cause I used to like y'all. Counselor light, divine orchestration, helpers of subtle realms. But that's when I was in a low vibrational energy and I was Captain Save-A-Ho, not realizing that y'all was deserving and shit that was happening to y'all. Counselor light, divine orchestration and helpers in the subtle realm. Ready for Miracle hour, chilling till the sun sets. I'm ready for the magic hour. It ain't perfect, but everything's beautiful now. All right, Akasha, your guidance is divinely guided. If you call to like fill out some type of job application, go after some type of job or follow some type of passion, I think that you should do it. Especially if it's truly in alignment with something that you love. Because when it comes to what you love, that's the things that you're not going to give up on. But first, you have to tap into love in order to be able to really see the depth of the passion of love. Transformation, things are changing at a cellular level, deep healing. Remember, I told you certain affirmations can change your body. Like your body can get in alignment. I'm strong. Just say you feeling weak, right? You feeling weak. Instead of saying to yourself, I'm so weak, you say, I'm strong. I understand that you don't feel strong right now, but it's a lot of strength in admitting that you ain't all there right now. You know what I'm saying? But it's a lot of strength in like not just sitting in your failures and being like, you know what, this is for right now, but this is not permanent. I feel like this right now, but this is not who I am. And this is not what it's going to be. It's just as effective as that. You can do it, I can do it, I got this, like right before the heat of the thing. Other things in your life deserve to be built up too. Other parts of you deserve to be built up too, not just your money. Like your mental health, you deserve that from yourself. You deserve to give yourself clarity mentally. You deserve to give yourself clarity emotionally. So for example, like fairness, like I be mad at Cancer because you don't like the truth. And I know that you're capable of more when you accept the truth. Like if instead of arguing when people told you that you did something wrong and you be like, you know what, that was wrong. You would be able to cross mountains. You wouldn't be stuck in that same lesson. But I don't know, man. I'm telling you, it's a difference. And why would you say that? That hurt me so bad that you realize that I hurt you. You know what I mean? Like over instead of, you know, you right, I was wrong. I shouldn't have done you like that. Like in the moment, all that anger, like just admit that you got something going on. Just admit, like, I'm in pain. Like instead of being mean to people, like you can, if you really that sensitive, you can open your relationships, letting people know that you that sensitive. Because if you're just going to attack people all the time, but you expect them to understand later, like you can tell them in the beginning so people could actually be more gentle with you. It will make such a big difference in your life, but not to one Cancer come towards me. I don't do Cancers or Aries because I like adult Aries, like Aries women that's older than me. Actually, I don't dislike any Aries woman, actually. And I don't dislike any Aries man. I feel bad for them. Cancer, I am not tolerating you because you don't want to see outside of yourself. And there's no way that you want to have a team or do teamwork, but you want to be selfish. It just don't work like that. Aries is not even as selfish as you. But I just don't do Aries because like y'all, sometimes y'all can't always take what y'all dish, and it's just not fair. And I'm a Libra, and you're not gonna like make me live in a world or function in a world that's unfair. Because at the end of the day, where my flesh is my world. Where your flesh is your world. But you will not infiltrate my world with your selfishness. But like I really, like I said, I really, really love older Aries women because they are great mentors. Lumeria creating heaven on earth, and it's happening. Aries, maybe you should get in a sense of mentorship, especially Aries women, even Aries men. Just make sure that the people who you're mentoring is a lot younger than you, like a lot younger than you. That may be a really good job for you. Mentorship, coaching, or something like that, Aries. So if you was thinking about getting into anything like that, that would be really good for you. Deep replenishment, retreat, rest, and be held. Because y'all kind of need to be in positions where people can't talk back to you. For real, for real. Honestly. And your mutual is going to talk back to you. Like at the end of the day, somebody who's mutual to you is going to talk back to you. And sometimes you can be distracted by your anger, Aries, and it will take away from your greatness. So maybe if you just need to function around people who actually are smaller than you, like in reality, and I mean large age gaps, do it. Because at the end of the day, Aries, you are a big, big asset to the world. That's why I still fuck with y'all. I just like won't date a Aries. Cause like I can't take that. Like I said, anybody treat me some type of way, I'm gonna do it to you too. So it's like I don't got time for that because you be so offended by your own actions. Seeing yourself on somebody else, you're so offended. But again, I've never had this experience truly with an Aries woman. It's just like Aries my age is sometimes make me feel like I gotta be responsible for you. And I'm too young for that. I don't wanna do that. I want to be like really genuinely mutual with you. I want to be responsible for you sometimes and you be responsible for me sometimes too. I'm not nobody's mother just because I'm mature. And two, that's what y'all gotta understand. Y'all want to be around mature people or responsible people. You gonna have to be able to match that. Share your voice. Come out of the cave. Persecution and expression. But at the end of the day, I would never probably turn down a conversation with an Aries woman. Never. And I would never betray an Aries woman or like nothing like that. Because I just see Aries like the heart is such an asset. Only way I'm going to ever disrespect the Aries is if an Aries disrespect me. I would never like just, I would never do that to Aries. I would never do that to Aries. Because even Aries at the same age as me still is a great mentor. Like, and it's not like mentor, but I mean like, you know how you need like a backbone person? Like this is my woosah place. Like Aries is very good, like to be the person who I lean on. I'm just saying, like when it comes to I don't want to be responsible for you. And I don't want your hand out too much. I don't like that because I'm not the type of person that always got my hand out. Share your voice. Come out of the cave. Persecution and expression. I don't know. Something about Aries. Maybe you should write a book. One day, whether it be 2 day or 1 day, Aries, people would like to know, like, or not like people would like to know, but people would like to know actually. Because you know, people are addicted to your energy. They want more and more and more and more. So, maybe Aries, you should write a book. I think you would do really well if you wrote a book, Aries. I think it would sell amazingly because like people care to know how you ended up how you did. Don't dim to fit in. How are you dimming your light to fit in? Libra, Gemini, Virgo. Sometimes you can be so observant that that you get distracted from your own greatness, Libra, Gemini, Virgo. Being of assistance to other people, Libra, Gemini, Virgo, sometimes that can dull your light. Givers need to be with givers, not takers. Libra, Gemini, Virgo, all they really need is emotional support. That don't mean that you don't take care of them like financially, because you do, because that's something that they do for you. So you do exactly for them what they doing for you. You support them exactly how they support you. People love the way they need to be loved. So don't just be a taker. But Libra, Gemini, Virgo, y'all need to be with givers. And when you get with a giver, don't decide to just be a taker. Also be a giver as well. Because it's the fairness, like it's finally some balance. Don't destroy it. That may be a good sign, because the title to the video is I believe that it's my season, I believe that it's my time. So if you're aligning with people who are willing to be like actually considerate and giving with you, man, you better pour into that shit. One more. Okay, two, and then that's it, because they fell anyway. Birthing a new age, birthing new creations, dreaming a new world into being. And yes, just say yes. I don't know, something good coming, man. It's something really good coming. And when you with a giver, like as if you're a giver, see, if you're a taker, you don't know that. But givers know that, like, when something is going on with somebody, you don't have to, like, they don't have to tell you what's going on with them, because you learn how to be a giver by being observant. That's like, say Libra, Gemini, Virgo got a friend, right? And they going through some sort of seasonal depression or something, and they go over their house and they realize that the house is messy. You know what I mean? Like, just because you called me over here to talk, like, I'm going to listen to you talk, but I'm going to also start cleaning. You didn't ask me for that, but I know that, like, if I clean, it's going to help you think better. You know what I mean? So if I talk to you, and while I'm talking to you, I also encourage you to clean with me, it's also helping you face your own demons. Like, that is the depth of a giver. Somebody who you don't got to tell them how to love you, because they already know how, because they're observant. Libra, Gemini, Virgo, I do see good shit coming in for you with people who also care about how you feel. Libra, Gemini, Virgo, and that is very essential. Aquarius too. People who care about how you feel, to where they not just trying to go along with a narrative of, oh, such and such don't have no feelings, just so they can be lazy. You know what I mean? Like somebody who trying to turn you up a little bit, like refresh your idealism on love and make it better. Woke up this morning, heart was beating on my chest. Don't know why, I don't know what it was, really. But the more we touch, the more it starts killing me, killing me. Just have this good feeling, killing me. I don't know if y'all should date each other technically, Libra, Gemini, Virgo. Even though we all do actually love the shit out of each other in relationships, sometimes you gotta make sure, if Gemini, if you go and date Libra or Virgo, Libra, if you go and date Gemini or Virgo, Virgo, if you go and date Libra or Gemini, make sure, first of all, make sure that they healed enough to love you back. And make sure you healed enough to love them back. Because sometimes when we get with each other, we get to acting a damn fool, because it's the most freedom we ever had. Like, display all that good shit that you were showing to them takers. Aquarius and Cancer too, because Aquarius and Cancer low-key are givers as well. But it's like sometimes Pisces too, man. Sometimes we give, Like we give a lot, and then when we get with somebody who actually care about us, sometimes we can be like overdoing it. You know what I mean? Like, don't abuse somebody who actually care about you. Libra, Cancer, Pisces, Virgo, Gemini. Who else? Aquarius. Because I see good things coming in for y'all. I see good things coming in for y'all, and somebody who is honestly open to like be there for you in ways that nobody ever was. And don't turn them into the broken version of you that you was before when they coming in to make you better. You know what I mean? Like, they see what's lacking in you. So remember to say thank you. Remember to let them know, like, I really appreciate you. You know what I mean? Like, remember to be grateful. Don't do to them what somebody did to you. Treat them how you wish somebody would have treated you when you was giving your all. Now we got the past life oracle deck. When you fucking with me, mother. Because a good amount of people, Cancer, Pisces, Libra, and sometimes Virgo, y'all dream of families, having a family. Even sometimes Gemini, y'all dream of having like healthy families, especially Gemini. I'm sorry, Gemini, especially Gemini. I didn't mean sometimes Gemini. I meant sometimes Gemini, but I really wasn't thinking about that. I apologize. Especially Gemini. I see situations coming in where you get the chance to create your own happy family. Virgo, Gemini, because y'all don't come from the healthiest family dynamics, but y'all are really good caretakers. And I see I see something coming in where you get to build and grow off your best qualities with another person. Major Virgo, Gemini placements for sure. And Pisces, I see somebody coming in with the Egypt card, somebody that you can build with, somebody who care about your feelings, Pisces. So where you don't really gotta have tantrums. You know what I mean? For somebody to hear you. You don't gotta scream, cry. I see somebody who care about your feelings, Pisces, coming in. So Pisces, for sure, Pisces don't have no field day, because Pisces will have a damn field day with a motherfucker who care about their feelings. Because Pisces dealt with a lot of people. Pisces is the one who genuinely dealt with a lot of people who didn't care about them. Like, and they was really giving and giving and giving. So sometimes, like, that's what I'm telling you, that first good person sometimes, like, that breath of fresh air make you act out. And if it do make you act out, I'm telling you, apologize and never do that shit again. Never do it again. Same shit you did to go to jail, don't do that shit again. Got a bitch with a fat ass. I told her turn around and bust it open. Oh. Yeah, water signs, that's nasty. What I'm thinking is nasty. Um, but exactly, baby. How y'all heal sometimes is through like physical intimacy. Water signs, especially water signs, water sons, y'all definitely like fix problems through sex. Um, I could see people coming in y'all life that don't mind that y'all like that. You know what I mean? But just don't be selfish. I'm telling you, do not be selfish. In my opinion, the least selfish is Scorpio. Cause Scorpio verbally takes accountability and fast too. Like, Scorpio is somebody who you can, like, Scorpio do this to you and you be like, damn, but you did this to me. They be like, damn, you right. Yes, Pisces, if you about to date a Scorpio, bro, everybody can't handle Scorpio, but Pisces and Scorpio is very passionate for each other. Pisces, do not be yelling at this damn Scorpio. Do not do that. They've been through enough, and you can handle a person's traumas. Like, you're not me. Like me, I can't handle certain things. Like sometimes when a person is beyond sensitive, above like my pay grade, for real, for real. Like if you treat me in ways of shit that I ain't did to you, you know what I mean? Like I'm not with that. But Pisces can handle that. You can handle like, you know, I didn't say this because last time I said some shit like that, somebody treated me like such and such way. You know what I mean? So if Scorpio gives you their reality, Pisces, don't abuse that. Cause Scorpio actually is a really good fucking person. I stand on that shit. I don't know. I think Pisces is a good person too. Just um sometimes you could be emotionally abusive when people take weights off your shoulders. It's like you can become entitled. Um and it makes you a little bipolar. Like sometimes you're grateful for them, sometimes you're not. You know what I mean? But Pisces and Scorpio, y'all need to be kind to each other. Scorpio too, because Pisces been through shit too. You know what I mean? But I'm not telling you to put a pacifier in their mouth or nothing, that you got to do no type of community service with Pisces or nothing like that. I'm just saying, just be gentle, because Pisces wounds is gonna stay with them for their whole life. Like you can't treat them like get over it, because they not. Like they not. They're just not. Pisces is gonna be sensitive their whole life. Like, so don't treat them bad either, Scorpio. And water signs, y'all do like us technically emotionally unavailable people. But I want y'all to know that people who are emotionally unavailable, especially when you're attracted to them because you know what they're capable of, like you know that they love deep, and it's just something that you gotta work for. Understand that you're working for something because that person was harmed in ways that you would not be able to fathom. Like you could not handle the shit that they've been through. So if you deal with somebody who is more grounded as a water sign, please do not be emotionally abusive. Don't be emotionally manipulative to that person, because it's not worth it. It's not worth it. Like if you respect a grounded person, they will love you in ways that you've never seen. They will, especially Pisces, because Pisces deals with abandonment issues. A grounded person will not abandon you. They will not, but they won't let you abuse them. Water signs. Water signs wanting to deal with air signs and earth signs. Like it's not that we don't care about y'all, it's that y'all show us that y'all don't care about us because y'all make it all about you. And it's not all about you. Like you have to consider the next person's feelings in order to make stuff work. If you want a toxic relationship as a water sign, date a fire sign. They're gonna be just as selfish as you are. They're gonna be just as emotionally manipulative as you are. But air signs and earth signs, we don't got time for that, to be honest. Scribe or writer. Like love is not a game, actually. How do you think love is a game with somebody who constantly following their dreams? Like we're not using nobody to get where we want to be. Don't play with us. We're not the ones to play with emotionally. We're actually more sensitive than you. Why do you think we walk away from things? So just because somebody is not like making a big show out of their emotions don't mean that they don't have none. So instead of like treating them mean because they not out of their body, sit with them and try being grounded too. Like that's the point of relationship, so we can learn from each other. But if you don't like take a page out of our book and have logical, like it could even be an emotional conversation, but the logical choice is to sit down and talk. You know what I mean? You don't run from certain topics, or you don't decide I'm gonna do this later, or I'm gonna talk about it later. No, you handle it right here, right now. Because if you want somebody to show you that they care about you, you gotta be willing to do the same. If you want somebody to sacrifice for you, you gotta be willing to do the same. You're not always a victim, monk or nun. It's time to get grounded, water signs. So if you're going to date a grounded person, you need to reflect groundedness back to them. That is the key to success. reflecting back somebody's good traits to them. And sometimes y'all be needing that, because when water signs deal with water signs, or water signs deal with fire signs, y'all actually be all lying to each other just to get by the next day. But that's because y'all be kind of sometimes like using each other or codependent on each other for certain things. But when you deal with an air sign or an earth sign, they're not using you for nothing. They just care about you. So you need to handle them different. You need to bring your best behavior out. You need to be mature. Orphan. Because you can't determine that, like, just because somebody not behaving a mess, that they haven't been through things. Somebody who works super hard been through more than you. 100%. What make you That's why they work so hard. That's why they work so hard. That's why they don't have time to always bask in their emotions, crash out, shit like that. Because of the shit that they've been through. Y'all gotta think about other people, water signs. Use their emotions for more than just getting what you want. Use their emotions to actually help them heal. I'm telling y'all, this is the freest game y'all gonna get, because I'm gonna always tell you the truth. Persecution and inquisition. I understand that everything that I say ain't easy to swallow, but it's only water, literally. It's okay if you don't drink a lot of water. It's time. It's gonna help you detox. And that's what you need. If you want a different life, you want your life to improve, you're going to have to do something different. You're going to have to be different. And that don't mean that you can't be yourself or whatever. Because say like water signs, you are sensitive. You know what I mean? It's okay if you sit down with that person who been through stuff, and because you don't understand why they not communicating, or why they don't know how to communicate that thing, or if they want to be around you, why they won't say that. You know what I mean? You can sit down with them, and if they answers hurt you, it's okay to drop a tear. Just don't walk away. Like, you cannot expect people to stay there for you if you always just leave them. It's free game, man. It's free game. Y'all gotta show y'all strength. Water signs. That's my challenge to y'all, water signs, because y'all are beautiful fucking people. I understand that I am low tolerance for y'all right now, but that's because I know that you're capable of more. And I don't want to see you lazy. Especially oh my god, because I love Scorpios. I love the shit out of Scorpios. But I don't like that, like, Scorpio decide to be lazy around me. Like, don't be lazy. I'm not lazy. Like, I say the hard stuff. I do the hard thing. You know what I mean? I can't deal with you, Scorpio, if you don't do the hard thing, because it makes me feel like life is stagnant. And if y'all ever wonder why people who maybe you're attracted to that's more grounded leave you, that's because sometimes you make them feel stagnant, because you don't do the hard thing. You can't keep neglecting people emotionally and then expect it to be tend to, because that's saying that you don't want a partner, you want a parent. You know what I mean? And that's not your partner's job. Because one day you want a partner, right? You want a parent out of your partner, but then when they talking down at you, you confused. That's what parents do. That parents sit down, shut up, don't do this, too stern with you. Go get your mutual respect, water signs, by mutually respecting somebody. Show them that it's not a game by not playing them. I'm telling you, it's free game for whatever water sign listening to me today. Free game. One more. Free game, man. I think I'm the only person who tell the truth like unselfishly like this. I've never really seen people like just be as dead honest as me. Oh well. And I thought it was over. Exactly. Father. We have mother out here. We have father out here. From the past life oracle deck. Just imagine aligning with somebody who give a fuck about how you feel. You know what I'm saying? The best thing that you can do for somebody, and baby, the best thing you can do for somebody who give a fuck about how you feel is also give a damn about how they feel. You feel me? I see a whole lot of sacred union energy out here. Cause if you was abandoned in love, probably you feel kind of orphaned. You know what I mean? You feel that. Just imagine you got the chance to not feel that shit no more. Man, you need to treasure that shit. All right, I'm done with the past life oracle deck because we already at like an hour. Angels and ancestors. I'm telling you, y'all could really be with y'all. For a lot of people, especially if you in a space where you willing to care about more than yourself, a lot of people is, what do they call it? Kingdom spouse is on its way right now. That is sweat from under my cha-cha. It's true. um let's go. Yeah. Because I noticed that a lot of times, I guess I haven't been mentioning fire signs that much other than Aries, but fire signs and water signs, y'all sometimes think that other people don't have feelings. Literally because they just be like controlling themselves a lot. Let them people control themselves. Let them people be themselves, man. Let them be themselves, man. How do you think these people are able to take care of you? Why do you think you need their help? Let them people be grounded, folks. Like, let them be cool. Learn from them because you can elevate in life. Just like if a person who is very calm, you know what I mean? If you as a very emotional person, if you show that calm person that you can also be calm, you're also showing that calm person that they can be emotional. Let's work together instead of against each other. You know what I mean? And they say low vibrational, y'all avoid certain emotional truths. Like, man, I'm telling you, sit down and talk. Water signs and fire signs, not yell, talk. Mother Earth, feel love and be comforted. Nothing is one-sided, and we are not y'all parents. We are not. If your parents wasn't good to you, it's time to work through that. Cause you can't expect people to just be so unconditionally loving. Because if you want people to be unconditionally loving, you would do the same, and you're not. Just because you forgive somebody after they disrespect you, don't mean that you love unconditionally. That means that you're codependent. Or maybe that's what I'm saying. Stop taking it there. Stop always looking for the worst of somebody. Don't do that. Like, see how much a person want to give you the best of them. Pour into the best of somebody. Instead of being like, yeah, I'm that person who can make this person act up. No. Because once that person get in the habit of acting up, you're going to lose a good person, even if they stay with you. Because if they stay with you and you want to keep seeing them acting up, their quality is going to go down. Now y'all both just two low quality, immature people. For what? Y'all can integrate. Y'all can teach each other. And water sign, you the real teacher, because if you talk about your feelings, man, you the one with the feelings for real, for real. Like, you the one who embrace all of the emotions. If you learn to get comfortable with your emotions enough to actually, face them, you could heal the world. Because a lot of us is scared to feel too deep. Like, you know what I mean? But if you show us that we can feel without losing us, that's why we don't be feeling. Cause y'all, when y'all be crashing out and shit, that don't look inspirational. It don't. We be like, nope, I'll handle that in a different way. You know what I'm saying? I write it down. But man, if you learn to work with people, the world will become a better place, water signs. Instead of people just using y'all, you know? Cause that's how y'all relationships be. It'll be like either you using them or they using you. And it's just a constant cycle of keeping y'all like low. It don't gotta be like that. Cause that's who be using y'all, fire signs. Cause they know the game. And they just as emotionally manipulative. Broken arrow. Embrace the energy of peace. Fire signs is the ones probably who invented that call you and argue with you before they go cheat shit because they know you not gonna call because you in your feelings. So now they got a certain amount of time to cheat. Seriously. Free fucking game. You can cash this shit in though. I do tell truths that people don't like, but that don't change the fact that it ain't. That don't change the fact that it's the truth, because it is. Lord, take charge of with authority. Traveler, move in a new direction. Sometimes people don't value what's free. But if I just gave you $1,000,000, you don't just go to the mall. You invest that shit like you worked for it. You see what I'm saying? Sometimes we gotta learn to be more grateful. Spirit Fox, trust your talents in changing times. I'm telling you, integrate your skills, man. Help others. Let's learn from each other. And we can never do that by being selfish. Like, I promise you, it's not going to happen. It don't matter how much you complain. It's not going to happen. Father Sky, trust in the unknown. It's making me kind of emotional. Star Ancestor, follow the voice of your soul. It's hurting my heart a little bit. Because I'm telling y'all dead ass truths. Like, the world is stagnant with selfishness. And I just see it. I just see it. Like, so many people stuck in these loops of pain because they refuse to care about the next person. And that's what I'm saying. Like, none of us are perfect. But air signs and earth signs are more sensitive than fire and water signs. We're way more sensitive than y'all. That's why our tolerance is so low. Do y'all know how successful y'all relationships could be with us if y'all like actually cared about the fact that we got feelings too? We just don't handle them the same way as you, and we don't have to. Because at the end of the day, me telling you that you hurt my feelings, it should have the exact same impact as me throwing a fucking beer bottle at your head. I don't gotta throw a beer bottle at you and try to damage you physically for you to understand that I'm hurting. I just told you. Like, everybody don't gotta try to hurt you for you to understand that they hurting. Some people don't want to hurt you. Snake, shed old skin. That shit hurts, man. I'm just letting y'all know. And y'all hurting good people. Water and fire signs. I'm just keeping it a buck with you. Because we are y'all match. We the ones that's y'all match. Bad at Love by Housely is on. Housey. This is my song. I believe, I believe, I believe, I believe that we're meant to be. Jealousy, 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 jealousy gets the best of me. Water Guardian, connect with your emotions. Um, But you can't blame me for trying. You know I be lying saying. And we all know when we being stagnant. We all know when we our own problem. That's never been like something that we was confused about. Never. It's the refusal to change. And it's okay to refuse to change. Just take accountability for it. You know what I'm saying? So that you can stop blaming other people. One more deck and then I'm ending this video. I'm gonna use this one. I always make the same mistakes, yeah. My energy is very powerful and radiant. Shining star or shining star. Angel number 582. Because who you are right now is already a beautiful person. Seriously, with your flaws, the shit that you do is wrong, it's beautiful already. But if it's not giving you the results that you want from life, you have to learn to work with people better. You have to care about how other people feel without them acting out their body. Promise you. You don't need to be that one person who can get them out of their body. I'm telling you, people who keep themselves, like people who keep a lot of control over themselves, you really don't want to see who that person is once they not. But I'm telling y'all can handle that water and fire signs. Y'all be the ones who, like, no shade, but y'all be the ones who be like getting beat on in relationships and staying. Seriously. You know you don't gotta do that. And you know people don't gotta put their hands on you. And you don't gotta forgive nobody who put their hands on you. And when you trigger the next person by doing something to them that you did to the next person and that person hit you or some shit like that, you don't make excuses for that. But I see why you do, because you know that you triggered them on purpose. So we do see the original problem is you triggering them on purpose, right? I can learn to trust myself and my choices. Angel number 67. Next to You by Kehlani. This my song. What's this? What I do with my body is my choice, no one else's. Angel number 888. I had a water sign say that to me one time. Because truly, the most scarred water sign, truly, no, it's kind of tied between Pisces and Scorpio. And that's why I'm saying y'all need to be more kind to each other as individuals. Because first of all, Scorpio kind of stayed with that abusive family, and that abusive family never changed. Their family stayed abusive towards them. But Pisces was abandoned and they didn't have no parents at all. Like, y'all, man, y'all gotta see that shit. Y'all can't be so in your own stuff that you can't see somebody else shit, man. Get it together. I always want better for myself, and it's always available to me. Angel number 4447. One more and then I'm done with this reading. Y'all can have temper tantrums on Capricorn because Capricorn is so grounded. Whole time, Capricorn was abandoned by their parents too. They just ain't tell you that because they focused on something else. And it made them happy to be kind to you to where they ain't really have to think about being abandoned. So imagine you treating Capricorn bad because you was abandoned whole time. Capricorn was abandoned, left with one parent, and forced to take care of that one parent. Y'all call Libra, what y'all call them? What you call the Libras? Y'all call them fake and people pleasing. Libra was also abandoned by their parents and forced to take care of them. Both of them. Even in their adult age, still taking care of their parents. Like y'all treating people bad that y'all don't know shit about. And the reason that you don't know nothing about them is because you're not inquiring about somebody else's things with the intent to help them. All right, for real this time. My greatest achievements will be experienced when I do what makes me happy. Angel number 8458. We say, I dream of a relationship when I can show up like this. I dream of a relationship that feels like this. I dream of a relationship with somebody who is like da da da. When you get somebody who is like da da da, you show up like that person that you dream to be. You dream of a relationship where you don't have to yell and force people to understand your feelings. Well, when you got a relationship where you don't gotta yell and force people to understand your feelings, are you gonna show up as your best self? Free game. You already know what's up, man. I see y'all next time. I'm out.